appreciate Laz. What's up, Laz?
Man, I'm chilling, man.
What's up, son?
Got down here last minute, man. Know what I mean? Right now, it's like, know what I mean? Me and my, like, the nigga Vane, son pushing out his project right now, man. It's like we just be taking turns just destroying niggas on this underground. You feel what I'm saying?
That's
like,
what it's about.
Trying to put out the heaviest projects, man, because it's like eventually this music shit, everything is going to turn back to the independent grind and the independent artists. Like, quiet is kept. These major labels is folding every day. They folding. Yeah. It's getting rough for majors. Like, then I mean, they chose to fight against the MP3 and the internet movement, and it hurt them bad. So it's like shit is going to turn right back to the people who create the music, the artists. Like, instead of these corporate devils that control it and just try to make a dollar of it out of it. Know what I mean? It's getting ready to turn right back to the dudes that actually put the music together, man. Know what I mean? Dudes like me, my dude Vane, I'm about to drop a album for the streets, man. Free album called Blue Skies, man. Like, just an album that I put together as if I had a budget. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
but that's what it's all about, though, like, man.
I worked on that album like I got a release date with the biggest label in the game, but I'm just putting it out on the underground. You feel me? For the fans, for people who really love this music shit. Like, you know what I mean?
But you know, at the end of the day, man, like, at this point right now, a nigga would be a fucking asshole to go to a major, right? Get a budget. Whatever they, right now, they can't be giving a nigga more than 300, 400 if you're lucky.
Giving that.
All right? Now, that's not including marketing, the marketing budget. Just saying for you. Like, here's your advance. You're going to go pay whoever you got to pay, whatever. Now, when you go put the fucking album out, these niggas is really shipping 50 and 60,000 units on a nigga, knowing you only do a third of that, and you coming back doing 18,000 on a major, looking like you brick, but they don't know that you only did them numbers because of the amount of units they ship. Meanwhile, you could have just took your own motherfucking money, took your time, did a project, pressed them up. Anybody know a real pressing plant, the CDs is 80 cents. You know what I'm saying? 80 cents. And if you press 10,000 joints up, and you sold them shits for $10 a piece, you got distribution, you got your cake. And you don't owe nobody, and you own your masters. Instead of, because when you brick on a major, now they got you with the noose around your neck. You owe.
You're in the red.
Yeah, you're in the red, nigga. You owe. When they give you that, they not give you. You know what niggas be thinking? They give you money. They not give you that money.
They lending you that.
That is a fucking loan, and when you do not pay back a loan, you know what happened.
Interest.
Exactly.
It's a wrap.
You know what I'm saying? Because right now, all they really concerned about is internet single sales and digital downloads. That's all.
Yo,
they don't care if you sell 10,000 units. They trying to sell 100,000, 200,000, whatever singles, whatever. They happy. They telling artists, don't worry about the album. Don't worry about album cuts and all that. Make 3 hot records, man, and don't worry about anything else. They telling niggas that, yo.
Yo, it was in the news today, man. Sony closed their biggest CD plant in Jersey. Like, they had a joint in Jersey that was their biggest CD plant. They closed it because the CD is obsolete, and that's the only power that labels really held, that they was connected to the CD pressing plant. So they was the dudes saying, I could press up 1 million of your albums. These niggas can't. Indie dudes can't. We could press up 1 million of your albums. So it was the only power they really had. Now the MP3 came about, destroyed CDs. You understand what I'm saying? Now, one by one, you're going to see all these CD plants closing down because they're not making no money. And they're losing money keeping them open. You feel what I'm saying? So if they're going to be forced, it's just like Microsoft and Sony did with the PlayStation and the Xbox. It was Nintendo and Sega for mad years. Then them dudes came out and smashed the whole video game world. And Sega and Nintendo was forced to basically work for them. And that's what's happening with iTunes and Rhapsody and all of these digital selling companies. Every record store is closed. Every record store, that's a wrap. That's a wrap. Tower Records, all that stuff is closed, going out of business every day. They closing down. So it's like these labels chose to fight against digital sales. Now, that was the biggest mistake they ever made. Now they're going to be at the mercy of iTunes. iTunes is Universal Records now. That's the new Def Jam. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, if you're not getting into the digital, if you're not selling your music digitally, you will not eat. Period. And what's going to happen is these labels, they're going to start getting kamikaze and protecting their content and their copyrights, to whereas a signed artist ain't even going to be able to be on a mixtape. You understand what I'm saying?
But they always did that.
Yeah,
they always said, "Yo,
crazy.
here, son, here's my new record. Throw this on your mixtape, whatever." And when the feds come,
complain about,
yo, you selling mixtapes? I got the music from the artist. Yo, call Sony Records. Hey, are you giving records to who? What? I don't know that nigga. You crazy? I ain't giving nobody. That always been like that, but now it's just gonna get even nastier. Yo.
And it's gonna be scary because a lot of these artists that have been on these labels for years, they really don't even know how to fend for themselves. They don't know how to promote their music independently. They don't know how to get their stuff to radio, to get videos done, big features. They used to labels doing all of that for them. You feel what I'm saying? So when the labels is no longer holding dudes' hands, or dudes feel like they too enslaved and want to leave, it's only going to be independent artists that been doing this for a while. Like, know what I mean? I had 7 songs. Like, I had 7 joints on the radio in 2010 between Hot 97 and Power 105, thanks to you and a couple of other DJs that show love. But I'm unsigned. I'm independent. I had 7 songs on the radio by myself, grinding. You feel what I'm saying?
Some people know and some people don't know. And the nigga that don't know, that's codependent on another motherfucker, those gonna be the niggas that drown, yo. That's it.
I can't wait.
Keep your head up, niggas.